Okay, everyone. Yay, yay, yay. I'm here. And you're here, Debbie. I see you here. Awesome. We had a great Qigong workout this morning. I was so excited. And it reminds me, I'm so happy. Hi, Diane. I'm glad you're here too. And Tamara, good morning. Yay. I'm so, I get so surprised at myself that when I get back in the flow of things, I hear myself going, you should do this more. Why don't you do this more? It's like, why don't I do this more? Well, I do, but evidently I don't do it enough. So I don't know about y'all, but I have come to the new realization because I love my Qigong so much that I forget that I love it, actually. Because if I don't do it regularly, it's just kind of like, oh, yeah, whatever, whatever. But this morning we had a great class with our teacher, and Debbie's in the class with me, and Bonnie is, because some of you that are on this call with me are in the class. But then I realized, Madeline, when you go into that afternoon lull, then you kind of like start going in that 3 o'clock, why don't you just do your Qigong again and pick yourself back up instead of just staying in that and losing the rest of the afternoon? So, yeah, it was like a aha. Oh, yeah, let's go back and do that. So, anyway, in case y'all don't know, I love my Qigong and I love my cards and I love being here with you, all of you. So, are we ready? What do you think? We're working with Angel Wisdom today. Big angel wings. He's got a book. He's got a feather. Hi, sweet Bonnie. Good morning. Yeah, we are on this forgettery planet, Debbie. I'm glad you said great reminder, because when you get caught up in all kind of stuff, you forget. And then you just kind of like go in that sunk hole for a little bit, but then not for long. Not for long. Get yourself going back. So let's see what's showing up for us today. And it's so funny that this is here. Oh, the first card. Are we ready? I love you all very much. Thank you, Bonnie. Ready for this one? What's that say? Ego. Ego. Isn't that interesting? We've had some great, great, great readings from the angels this week. And I know they're not letting us down for today either. There's awesome stuff here. So it says here about ego. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. It also covers addictions or unhealthy habits. Unhealthy habits. So for me, what was one of your unhealthy habits? I just discovered one of mine. When it gets afternoon time, I like to just sink down and veg and start shutting down. And I shut down way too early because there's still so much I'm going to do. So give me in your chat, what is it that you feel like is one of your unhealthy habits that you can change now that we're aware of them? Sugar. Oh, wow, Debbie, that's another big one, isn't it? Man, oh man, oh man. You would have to bring that one up. Thanks. I have to. Unhealthy habits. Oh, well, we live and learn, don't we? So let's talk about ego. What this card says is, let me show you. It says, Archangel Michael comes to your rescue. With his sword of light, he frees you from limiting beliefs and destructive behaviors. Wow. Thank you, Michael. You are powerful. Wow. So let's talk about this. Diane says, getting too involved with situations I cannot control. Wow. Now that's a good unhealthy habit to focus on and start to change. Yeah. And we all can be guilty of that too. Often the perception of entrapment is an illusion. A person can become so used to their situation that they can't see the possibilities for change or for getting free of unhappy circumstances. Your ego would have you stay where you are with thoughts of you're not good enough to make your dreams come true, and it's safer just to stay here. It could be worse out there. Wow. So that's another unhealthy habit, listening to the naysaying of the ego. There's a good, a positive, and a negative side to everything. And ego on the negative side would say these things to you. So Tamara says sweets. Yes, sweets. Emotional eating. It's the only thing I can control, what I eat. Your therapist helped her to realize that sometimes better than others. Sometimes I'm better. Oh, I got it. Let me read that again. Hello. Here, let me put it up here and y'all can help me read it. How's that? Yes, sweets, emotional eating. It's the one thing I can control, what I eat. And my therapist helped me to realize that. And that's true. We can control that. Even though we have that little back there, we can control it. Sometimes you're better than others. Okay, I get it now. Thanks, Tamara. And that's true. We're all that way. So, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Let's see what else is here. Did you get cut off, Bunny? No, I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, this is true. Diane says the positive and negativity of everything has to be reviewed and then make the best choice for her and for each one of us. Perfect. Okay, so what else does it say? If you are unhappy, then it's a guarantee that the universe wants you to make changes and will do whatever it can to help. But the choice to make changes, to take the first baby steps, is entirely up to you. This card can also reflect someone who's overly focused on the acquisition of wealth or material things, probably as a way to fill a spiritual or emotional void within. Addictions or overexposure to unhealthy foods, substance, or people can also be present. So see, we've already covered that, haven't we? Pretty neat. Additional meaning for this card about ego, and we've talked a lot now about ego. Refuse. Come on, mouth. You know, I just washed it and I can't do a thing with it. So let's see if we can make it work. Refusal to accept responsibility for your situation. Getting clear on what's the cause and what's the symptoms. Getting caught up in fear and worry. Also, it could represent for some of us, or many of us, excessive debt. So that's our first card. That's our anchor card. That's the one that we're working on, and let's see what happens next. Are you ready? Oh, hello, beautiful lady. We have a queen showing up here. Let's see what she wants to share with us. Look at her. Can you see her? It's the Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth. Yeah, Debbie, that's a wow card. And now let's see what the Queen of Earth wants to share with us about our wow ego card. Generous, practical, gracious. See the back of these cards? Aren't they great? Materialistic. The ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty. A sensible approach. Does that not represent the divine feminine to you? It does to me. It's all the qualities of divine feminine. Look at that. It does kind of look like Diane's picture, doesn't it? And look at the beautiful little rabbit at her feet. So let's see what Queen of, and it's Earth. We're here on Mother Earth. We're working for the evolution of all of us that are here as citizens of Mother Earth. So divine feminine, Mother Earth. Wow. Let's see what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. That What do you call that thing, Diane? That circle that you put in there from that shell. It's really great. I know, I just can't think of it. So here's what the Queen of Earth is going to share with us today. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Wow. If you look at everything that way, how great is that? Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Welcome here. So, for Queen of Earth, you are your situation. Of the 4 pairs of queens and kings among the court cards, the most alike are the Queen and King of Earth. You're pretty much in lockstep with one another in regards to what matters to each of you and how you see the world. Do remember, though, that no queen or king in a particular suit is necessarily married to one another. Still, the Queen and King of Earth seem more like a couple than the others. As the Queen, you are caring, warm, stylish, ingenious, and extremely creative. You are an amazing manifester, which is good, since you tend to make a lot of money and then spend every last penny. Guilty. Good thing the king is rich. Guilty. You have a gift for design and decorating. Your love of nature transfers over to the ability to arrange flowers like a pro. In fact, everything about your surroundings is gorgeous. You love beauty, art, the best food, and the most luxurious surroundings you can spot. Quality from a mile away. But that doesn't make you shallow. Your main focus in life is your spouse and children, your home and the environment. You share the Queen of Water's desire to nurture everyone. The difference is that you make sure your needs are met too. You care about your appearance. So nice clothing, physical fitness, and regular beauty treatments with your physician are a must. How about that? Perfect, huh? Words of awareness. There's more than one way to do things. You spend how much on those clothes? Why do you care what the neighbors think? Interesting questions. There is more than one way to do things. We found that out back here on ego. So, and it's up to you what you want to spend on your clothes, how they make you feel, and who cares what your neighbors think. It's just my opinion. So, additional meanings of the card: the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensitive. You have a green thumb. Yeah, you're connected with Mother Earth. A love of children and animals. Yeah, you're connected with Mother Earth. A wonderful parent. Sensuality. Changing your eating habits or going on a diet. Bingo. Look at that. Look how great that is going in with our unhealthy habits. We are now developing a new one with the support of the Queen of Earth, the beautiful divine feminine energy. So, are you ready for the next card? You ready to be surprised? The one that showed up right behind it was the King of Earth. Yeah. So here's the divine masculine. So we have ego, which can be either good or bad, depends on how you want to work with it. But when you bring in the energy of the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, your ego is working beautifully in tandem for you. Is that making sense? Perfect. So the question I asked Diane, what was that spiral? She said it's the Fibonacci sequence. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Diane. Okay. King of Earth. And he says, no, I'll pay for that. I insist. So it's full of abundance for us. Total abundance. We lack in nothing. Nothing. You are your situation. As I said before, the king and queen of earth are quite similar. So some of this will sound familiar. As the king, you are generous, successful, accomplished, compassionate, and grounded. As the provider for your family, you definitely have the Midas touch. Seriously, everything you work on turns to gold. That being said, you have a heart of gold. You care deeply about the people that work for and with you, those in need, charitable causes, and the environment. To outsiders, it may appear as though money just falls magically from the sky for you. But the truth is that you are a very hard worker. Your spouse might say you're a workaholic, but that doesn't mean you're avoiding your family because they are your number one priority. As a business leader, you are savvy and unshakable. People who want to be a success would be very wise to watch you closely and follow your lead. Where is this masculine, divine masculine energy showing up for you as I'm reading this? Be thinking about that. Be thinking about how this supports you and where this is in your life right now, because it's here or it wouldn't be showing up on this reading. Much like the Queen of Earth, you revel in the finer things in life, and that's part of the reason why you work so hard. You love luxury, gourmet foods, and the most exquisite art. You also love showering your family with gifts that came from the fruits of your labors. You have your causes, and you are diligent about promoting them. You aren't above marching against injustice or making a speech at a rally. And yes, your wallet is open to them just as it is to your family. So here's some words of awareness. Does your spouse know what that cost? Oh, she bought it for you. Of course she did. You know, you could go home every once in a while. You don't have to work 24 hours a day. What do you care about what other CEOs think? Just reflective questions. I view him truly as the divine masculine, and if those of us that are in entrepreneurs are doing our own business work, it's about how we provide for ourselves in our business so that we can share in service to others with the business that we have. So here again, additional meanings to this card: a generous and compassionate employer, a natural business sense, fighting for what's right, an environmentalist, a thriving career, financial security, and also possibly nearing retirement. You're generous. For other people that would come up: generous, responsible, professional, hardworking, gifted, charitable, successful, accomplished, powerful, prosperous, compassionate, grounded, ruthless. This is when you're in a negative aspect. Ruthless, untrusting, power hungry, money hoarding, patronizing. So, which way do you want your ego to be with you? You're going to stay bound up? Or are you going to let Michael and support Michael? And you know, you carry the energy of Michael within you, period. You can break your unhabits, your bad habits, and your chains of fear and holding on to certain beliefs that no longer support you. And you can bring forth the energy of your divine feminine, balance it with the energy of the power and the strength, with compassion and love and beauty, non-judgment, and balance that with the energy of this beautiful divine masculine that steps forward in strength, uncompromising in his ethics, and able to provide and support whatever's going on in your world. So, what do you think? I love this reading. Thank you, Angel Wisdom. Let me know in the comments what you think. I love you, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And I will post later on today, sometime today, 3 different decks. If you want a particular one card reading from a particular deck that I post, be on the call with me tomorrow live, and I will do your reading. And always know if you want a more in-depth reading for you personally, I'll post a link in here for you just to can book a session with me at any time. Okay? Love you. See you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye.